So first of all, I want to welcome all of you to my church, our church, Zion Evangelical Lutheran Church, here in beautiful downtown Landisville, Pennsylvania. And listening to Tammy's opening comments, I'm going to do two scriptures now. And in the table later, I'll say more about that. But I'm going to be reading, because you're in the Bible Belt of Pennsylvania, two passages, one from Matthew 25, and another one from that scary book of the Bible that actually has a lot of comfort in it, the book called the Revelation. So, I think that this is related here. So this is a story that Jesus told about how the nations of the world are evaluated. Blessing Athia. Beginning in verse 31. When the Son of Man, that is the new humanity, comes in his glory with all the angels, then he will sit on the throne of his glory. All the nations will be gathered before him, and he will separate people from one another, as a shepherd separates the sheep from the goats. Then he'll put his sheep at the right hand and the goats at his left, and the king will say to those at his right hand, and this is a strange kind of king, "Come to me, you that are blessed by my Father, inherit the kingdom prepared for you from the foundation of the world." The new world you were promised from the foundation of the world. "For I was hungry, you gave me food. I was thirsty, you gave me something to drink. I was a stranger, an alien, a foreigner, and you welcomed me. I was naked, you gave me clothing. I was sick, and you took care of me. I was in prison, and you visited me." Then the righteous will answer him, "Lord, when was it that we saw you hungry and gave you food, or thirsty or gave you something to drink? And when was it that we saw you a stranger or a foreigner or an immigrant and welcomed you, or naked and gave you clothing? And when was it that we saw you sick or in prison and visited you?" And the king will answer them, "Truly I tell you, just as you did it to one of the least of these who are members of my family, you did it to me." Then he will say to those at his left hand, "You that are accursed, depart from me into the eternal fire prepared for the devil and his angels. For I was hungry, and you gave me no food. I was thirsty, and you gave me nothing to drink. I was a stranger, a foreigner, and you did not welcome me. Naked, and you did not give me clothing. In prison, and you did not visit me. Or sick, and you did not care for me." Then they will answer, "Lord, when was it that we saw you sick, hungry, or thirsty, or a stranger, or naked, or sick, or in prison, and did not take care of you?" And then he will answer them, "Truly I tell you, just as you did not do it for one of the least of these, you did not do it to me." And so these will go away to eternal punishment, but the righteous to eternal life. So I think that speaks to the world that God desires, the world where we look after everyone, we fight for everyone. And now we have these words of comfort from Revelation, chapter 21. I'm going to read first